Alright, I'm going to be making a stuffed roasted acorn squash. So in order to make it, I need to cut my squash in half. Be very careful when you're doing this not to cut your fingers off. I'm going to save these seeds for the birds because the birds like the seeds. I used to roast the seeds, but it kind of hurts my teeth now, so I don't eat pumpkin seeds that much anymore. Maybe if I ever get my teeth fixed. Now I'm going to get a baking sheet and some extra virgin olive oil. Just rub that around on the squash, in and around on the squash. Flip it over and rub the oil on the outside of the squash. That oil smells good too. You know how there's sometimes like really good quality olive oil? I don't know what kind of olive oil that is, but it's really good quality. I got it from my mom. So I'm gonna just sprinkle it with some kosher salt. Spread that around. Okay, so now we want to preheat our oven to, let's do 450 and just let it roast until you can pierce it with a fork. Okay, now we're going to be making our filling for our acorn squash. I'm going to start out by adding a couple tablespoons of butter and a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, that's a little too hot, but that's okay. We're going to add our onions and turn the heat down just a little bit. This is one red onion, one large red onion, diced. I want to get those all coated with oil, and then I'm going to let them just caramelize for a little while. Because they're smelling good. Just going to mix them up a little bit and keep caramelizing. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to add this cauliflower crumbles fried rice blend. Got broccoli, carrots, cauliflower in it. I don't think I need to add it all. That's probably good, only half of it. Now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of fajitas rancheros seasoning. And I'm going to add some hot sauce, about a teaspoon also. Now I'm going to add some corn veggie crumble. About a cup. I'm going to add a little bit bit of taco seasoning too. I want this to be nice and spicy. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of taco seasoning. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce, 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Okay, now I'm gonna check on my squash to see if it's ready to pull out of the oven. Oh yeah, that's looking done all right. Maybe a little too done. Yep, it's easily pierced with a fork. That actually looks pretty good. I like that little crispiness on it. Okay, we're gonna turn down the oven temperature to 350. Flip over our squash. Yum, look at that, that's delicious. Can you see that? Oh, you can't really see that. Let me zoom you in. Look at that squash there. That looks so good. That little bit of crispiness on it. Okay. Now we're gonna stuff our squash. We have lots of extra filling that I can save for another time I stuff squash. I knew I was going to have extra. I'm going to press it down in there, put a little more on top. And then I have this little bit of pizza cheese left over that I want to use. Yum. And now I'm going to use some Mexican cheese on top of that. I'll really try and pack on this cheese here. Okay. So this can go back in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. So there's only 3 minutes left on the timer, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out because I'm getting hungry and it smells really good. And look at that, it already looks like it's done there, so yum. So there is the stuffed acorn squash. Yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna devour this, I'm sure, because I'm super hungry. I exercised a lot today, so yeah, I'm really hungry.